Alvin, please. No. We'll shoot these scenes in reverse order in the unlikely event that Gustav can build emotionally. The lyricism you do well to emulate. Alvin, clear the set. Roll camera and begin.
Nice pussy. Nice pussy. Meow. You're very content right now, aren't you, Ellen? You live in a nice house, you wear pretty clothes, and you're married to a kind man who's promised to love you forever. You have no inkling of what lives at the bottom of the flower box. No sense of longing. No notion even of death itself. And print it.
Wolf, have we established pathos?
Perfectly, Herr Doctor. In one take.
Very well, let's get the film to the lab immediately. I'll need to see rushes tomorrow before the train in the morning. Albin?
Ja, Friedrich.
Hurry and strike your set, as you never hesitate to remind me it's costing our investors a fortune daily.
Shooting outside the studios will cost you much more, Friedrich.
But such is the price of genius. Thank God, an end to this artifice!
Nicely done, Greta. You are developing in a number of lovely ways. For a moment, I even thought I saw a premonition of evil cross her face.
It wouldn't surprise me with all the spooky shit you've been saying to me.
I told you it's important for the realistic effect.
But why do we have to leave Berlin just now, at the start of the theater season?
Albin, has your man arranged the cars?
Yes, too.
Do you have any idea the parts I've been offered at long last, the salaries?
Will that be enough?
It has to be. They're the only cars in the region.
Herr Doctor, you're ignoring me. There was a time when you didn't ignore me.
Greta, why would you possibly want to act in a play when you can act in a film?
A theatrical audience gives me life, while this thing merely takes it from me.
Greta, Ellen is a woman who discovers the ultimate expression of love in the most exquisite pain imaginable. Does that sound familiar? It's a very demanding role. It is the role that will make you great as an actress. Consider it a sacrifice for your art.
Work quickly, ladies and gentlemen. We have a train to catch. Hans?
Alvin, what did you give the cat?
Laudanum? It's hard to keep the damn thing docile under the lights. Why, did it show?
It looked a little pickled.
Not as much as Greta.
Things seem to be well in hand here.
Friedrich, we have to talk about the vampire.
Not now, Albin. It's nearly dark. Wrap things up for me here, will you? Make sure the imbecile Gustav does not miss the train. And I'll see you all in the morning.
But what kind of clothes should I pack for him? What kind of makeup? How tall is he? Please tell me, Friedrich. Does anybody know where he's running off to?
Perhaps he has a woman.
Or a man.
We crossed the border into Czechoslovakia a few hours into our journey.
Apparently, Herr Doctor has already filmed some of the exteriors there.
He has?
You didn't know?
No.
Strange. Well, you can assume we'll be filming all of Hutter's scenes there.
The scenes between him and the vampire.
I thought Dracula lived in Transylvania.
Strictly speaking, this is not Dracula. The author's widow wouldn't sell us the rights to the novel.
So who's playing Count Dracula? I mean, Orlok.
His name is Schreck. Max Schreck. Apparently he was in the Reinhardt Company when Murnau was directing.
Schreck. You sure you have the name right?
He's a character actor.
Who told you he was playing the vampire?
Herr Doctor told me.
I never heard of any Max Schreck in the Reinhardt Company.
Herr Doctor told me he was with Stanislavski in Moscow.
Oh dear, one of the Russian school then.
As part of his preparation, he submerges his own personality into that of the character he's playing. That is why he's not traveling with us. Herr Doctor told me he went to Czechoslovakia weeks ago to absorb the flavor of the place, I suppose. Herr Doctor also told me that when we get there and start filming, Max Schreck will only appear to us in full makeup and costume as the vampire. And furthermore, we will only film him at night.
And why wasn't I told about it? I'm the producer.
Well, he told me. Tell me you're not too pretty to work for me.
Yes, sir.
I love the cinema.
Friedrich, I just realized this morning our financiers, they don't know what picture you're making. The crew don't know what picture you're making. The cast don't know what picture you're making. And now I don't know what picture you're making. Are you happy?
Albin?
I know. Tell them nothing.
Oh, yeah, there he is. He's coming on the train.
Gentlemen, I'm Albin Grau, producer and art director of this picture.
Is it true Murnau is filming Stoker's Dracula?
Friedrich Wilhelm Murnau is Germany's greatest filmmaker, in a class which such masters as Griffiths and Eisenstein. At present, he is supervising every detail of this unique on-location expedition.
The major part. Who's going to play?
Thank you, gentlemen.
Will you be filming in Germany?
Thank you, gentlemen.
Our battle, our struggle, is to create art. Our weapon is the moving picture. Because we have the moving picture, our paintings will grow and recede. Our poetry will be shadows that lengthen and conceal. Our light will play across living faces that laugh and agonize. And our music will linger and finally overwhelm because it will have a context as certain as the grave. We are scientists engaged in the creation of memory. But our memory will neither blur nor fade.
What is this?
It looks like blood.
Good evening.
Herr Doctor, we've been expecting you.
The wagon train has arrived.
And here's the lead mule.
Well, what a terrible journey that was. How long have you been here?
Not long.
Don't tell me we have a busy schedule tomorrow.
Good stuff. No exterior shots of the inn, some shots in here. Arrival of Hutcher's carriage. Welcome. Welcome.
Friedrich, I'd like to plan for these night scenes. When are they to be filmed?
They will be filmed soon, Wolf, but they won't require much planning.
But I need extra help to set up the lights. Surely you can give me some notice so I can prepare.
Herr Doctor, where are the extras?
You're looking at them.
Doctor, these people cannot act.
They don't need to act. They need to be.
Wolf? Herr Müller? Sorry, Wolf.
All right, Hutter, it's been a fitful night, but you wake refreshed, eager to continue your journey to the castle of the nobleman who may very well make your fortune. Wait, Gustav. What is that beside you? Yes, pick it up. It's a book about vampires. Ah, yes. Now you remember. It was put there last night by the superstitious peasants, the ones who warned you not to enter Orlok's castle. The ones who warned you not even to dare to speak his name. Nosferatu. The unclean, the undead, lest you invoke the creature itself. Very good, Gustav.
Herr Doctor.
Albin?
I am sorry, Herr Doctor, but...
Albin!
Ja, Friedrich.
And Albin, a native has wandered into my frame!
Kommen Sie, gute Frau. Kommen Sie.
Wolf. Wolf! What is the matter with everyone?
She will not let us go on filming unless we replace the crosses.
Am I really being bothered with this?
Herr Doctor, I warned you. You should be more concerned about these things. The crosses are not for decoration.
We will put them back. They just overwhelm our composition.
Albin, the camera.
Yeah, the headlight should be sufficient.
We must go. Henrik, what's the scene number?
23.
Quickly. Yes. Alvin, that's fine. He'll take care of it. Go in, Henrik. On either side, you open the door when I give you the cue. Ready? We ready?
Yeah.
And roll camera. Iris in. And begin. Gustav, you walk in very slowly. Very slowly. Yes. Feel your bag. Make sure you have your contracts. You're afraid. Who was the person who brought you? You must go into the castle. The castle calls you. The gates suddenly open. You must go in. That's excellent, Gustav. Go forward. Go forward. And end. Wolf?
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm in charge of their construction. Who built all this? We have an agreement.
Alvin, I sent some local workers ahead this morning. I'm sorry I didn't explain to you. Please, there's a generator in the courtyard. Just past the tree on the right. Get to work. Henrik, take this camera. We have an agreement. Yes, stay here for a moment. Wolf, your camera's here. Set it up quickly as possible. Yes? Roll camera. Gustav, you move forward very slowly, heading always for the tunnel. This is perfect. Just a dark hole that has been unexplored, untouched for a long, long time. And then, one night, something crawls out. Pater, meet Count Olaf. Gustav, you must follow him into the tunnel. Yes. Going in. Make your way down. And end. Wolf? My God. Wolf!
Yeah, got it.
Remarkable. The overture to our Symphony of Horrors.
Genius, Hatter. Genius. He is not from the Reinhardt Company.
Congratulations, Gustav.
Yes. Yes, I was good, wasn't I? I saw his face. His face.
Where did you find him, really?
In that hole. Gustav, this was your finest moment.
Good, Gustav.
Gentlemen, let's pack up. Shooting is completed for the night.
That's it? You came all the way for one scene?
I would have driven anywhere at any time for that look of Gustav's.
I would like to congratulate Herr Schreck on his extraordinary appearance.
For the remainder of the shoot, He will be Count Orlok, to himself and to all of us. Just leave the man alone. He will be completely authentic. He is not interested in our questions or our praise or our conversations. He's chasing an altogether different ghost.
Friedrich, come quick, it's Wolf.
Is my room ready?
Yes. Nosferatu.
Oh, this is too much.
Answer me, Herr Doctor. Is this some stunt to evoke fear in us?
Henrik, stop being so theatrical. You'll wake the whole house. Go on up, Wolf, and have a brandy. You'll feel better in the morning.
What's happened?
He's ill, obviously. Take him upstairs and then go outside and help Herr Grau with the camera equipment.
Bring the camera straight to my room, eine. Prepare for tomorrow.
Alvin, we need to clear the table. We'll need the inkwell, the quill, and the contract. So I'd like it darker and smokier.
Thank you, Hans. Yes. Which case are full. Move that lamp to the far side, and you spread some dust on the floor, on the table.
There you are. It's incredible, no? I wish you could all see your faces. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Max Schreck, who will be portraying our vampire, Count Orlok. As you no doubt have heard, Max's methods are somewhat unconventional, but I am sure you will come to respect his artistry in this matter. Now, yes, places, everybody. May I have the chair, please, quickly. Count Orlok, you will sit here at the head of the table, please. Very good. In this scene, the Count is reading the papers you brought him, and you are about to make a considerable amount of money. No makeup!
Keine Schminke.
Forgive me, Herr Doktor.
Albin, clear the set.
Mach das Bild frei. Elke.
Count, you're reading your documents. That's it.
It isn't right.
Well, try acting it, for God's sake.
What should it say?
It's meant to be a contract. A real estate contract.
I'd like some makeup.
Well, you don't get any. All right. Are we ready to begin? Elke, the phonograph. Ruhe Iris in. And concentrate. Begin. All right, Orlok, very good. You're reading your papers. Read your papers very intensely. After all, how often is it that you get correspondence from the living? No, don't look up. Concentrate on your papers. Not that you actually care about the details of the contract. All you're interested in are all those juicy throats waiting for you the moment you get to Germany. Now, Hutter, even though it may repel you, creep in, creep in. Let us see the expectation on your face. You're about to make the biggest sale of your life. Point out a few details of the contract. Yes, tell them that's particularly beneficial to you. Reach into your bag. This will seal the deal, and something falls out. Count, what is it? On your left, on the table. It's a locket.
This is Greta Schroeder.
No, you don't know her.
You're supposed to ask who it is.
No, end.
Jesus, Max.
Henrik, can you explain to him his motivation?
All right, Count, think about this. What is it that inspires the most longing in you? That is most desirable and yet most unattainable?
The light or the sun.
That is the emotion. Use it. Nosferatu, you read your papers. Ruabita.
Who is this woman?
This is Ellen, my wife.
She has a beautiful bosom.
Oh, jeez.
Gustav, just snatch it back from him. Yes, go on. In Vampire, you signed the papers. Take your quill, sign the papers. Yes, go on.
I understand. We are going to be neighbors.
Very nice addition, Count. Yes. And Hutter, how does that make you feel? Yes, snatch back your papers. You're happy to be his neighbor? And Iris out. End. Excellent. Excellent. Give the lip readers a thrill. Wolf, do you have it? Yes, I got it. Wolf, have you got it?
Yes, I said I got it.
Excellent. Thank you.
Do you think Schreck is all right? We have left him up at that castle.
He's not in danger.
He's a fine actor, but all this preparation, it's very strange.
You think it is strange enough for him to go so deep inside his character that he forgets he's Max Schreck altogether?
God knows I forgot.
Schreck's peculiarities are like lovemaking games. You believe them when they happen, but they always stop short of anybody being seriously hurt.
The woods decay. The woods decay and fall. The vapors sweep their burden to the ground. Dinner. You set a very mean table. No rats. There was a time when I fed from golden chalices. But now, don't look at me that way. In my old age, I feed the way old men pee. better off. I told you. I feed erratically. Often, enormously.
Yes, Max, and you may give the locker to Elke. Now, Gustav, this is a scene from the previous night. You have met your host. He has brought you home to his castle. He's giving you dinner. You can start eating. Very well. Excellent. And Orlok, you're merely reading your papers and totally ignoring your guest. Good. Wolf, roll camera, and begin. Yes. A thought occurs to you. Look at your host. Very good, Gustav. Do you think he might have been the stranger who drove you to the castle? You watch. Is he even human? How does it feel to be eating next to him? Knowing that you're spending the night with him in the castle alone. You watch him. Orlok, drop your paper. You look at Gustav. Gustav, keep watching him. Take your right hand and reach for the bread knife. Watch him. Breathing. What will happen? Reach out, take the loaf of bread, and cut yourself a slice. Yes. Slicing, slicing. You're slicing. Toward you, toward you. Watching him. Slicing, slicing. Watch out. Slicing. Watch your finger! Look! Nosferatu! Blood! Blood!
Damn it, brother! I really did cut myself.
Oh, go and check the generator.
You did that intentionally.
Calm down.
See to the light. That knife was sharp like a
Gustav,
razor.
remain in character.
Jesus Christus, get this shite scum off me!
Schreck! What is the matter with you?
He's a Stanislavski lunatic. That is what is the matter with him.
I have contracted you in secrecy and at great expense. You will not damage this production. Herr Muller, when will you have your equipment functioning properly? I am tired of your lack of enthusiasm.
I saw you.
Gustav, bring the girls to the car.
I am not happy.
Move! Hey, Doctor, the man is barely breathing.
I told you to fix the generator.
No, leave the equipment and take the camera. We are done here for today, Herr Doctor.
Albin!
Help me.
Everybody to the automobile.
Hey, Doctor, we're leaving. Schreck?
No. No, he stays.
Yes, Friedrich.
Do you think Wolf's assistant can finish this film?
Paul? No. He has not enough experience.
What about you?
You are the closest we have to a photographer.
What are you talking about? The film ends here.
No, Henrik. This film will go on.
Henrik, this film cannot survive even the briefest interruption. The financiers would take control. They hate your script. Actually, it may be advantageous because it makes the crew very edgy, and I like that.
Do you hear what you're saying?
I can drop Wolf at a
You're
hospital
out of your fucking
in
mind. You're a fanatic.
Please don't behave like children, Henrik.
I'll get a new photographer and fly him back here within the week. Henrik, when you wrote this scenario, you had demons of your own to work out, did you not? Now I have mine. Albin, you're the producer. Keep this company together.
How dare you! How dare you destroy my photographer! You idiot!
Did I kill some of your people, Murnau? I can't remember.
We have an arrangement.
Don't pretend you mourn her, Doctor. I know you.
Why him, you monster? Why not the script girl?
The script girl. I'll eat her later.
No, you will not. Our bargain. You agreed not to hurt my people. Listen to me. Do you understand? This requires that I go back to Berlin to find another photographer and then to fly him back here. And you will control yourself while I am away.
I don't think we need the writer any longer.
I don't expect you to understand this, and I am loath to admit it myself. But the writer is necessary. All my crew is necessary. Do you understand?
I don't think this ship is necessary.
What?
The ship.
The ship? My God, what are you talking about? I have a dozen scenes on the ship.
But I won't sail.
Then I will replace you with the double! I will do every scene of yours with the double! You will have no close-ups. None whatsoever. How dare you speak to me that way? I have shots! I am the director! Why didn't you mention this before? You want to eat the writer? Be my guest. That will leave you to explain how else your character is supposed to get to Bremen. Yes, I will shoot the scenes at sea around you, but you will still have to sail to Helgoland for your death scene.
Or else what?
Or else? Or else, no Greta. We shoot her scenes there.
I'll go to Helgoland, but I won't sail.
Helgoland is an island.
So?
So? It can only be reached by sea.
Or air.
And if I agree to fly you in, you will leave my people alone.
Or else what?
Don't think I can't harm you.
Tell me how you would harm me. When even I don't know how I could harm myself. Thy strong hours indignant wrapped their veils and beat me down and marred and wasted me. And though they could not end me, left me maimed to dwell in presence of immortal youth. Immortal age beside the immortal youth. And all I was in ashes.
Albin, what is the most wondrous thing you have ever seen?
I saw ectoplasm once.
Ectoplasm? What is ectoplasm?
It's the mystical substance of ghosts. I saw a spiritualist pull it out of his mouth in Italy.
What did it look like?
Seaweed.
Is that what we look like when we die?
I hope not. What was for you the most wondrous thing you ever saw?
I once saw Greta Schroeder naked.
No. Yes. That beats ectoplasm.
Jesus, Max. You scared me to death.
How long have you been listening?
We've been looking all over the place for your coffin.
Maybe it isn't his resting place.
Didn't we have something to say to him?
Max, the great Friedrich Wilhelm Murnau went to Berlin to find a new photographer.
Yeah. Wolf is probably dead.
So you can take your funny ears off.
Alp, please. The man is an artist. Ask him some vampire questions.
When did you become a vampire?
I can't recall.
Where were you born? Were you born?
I can't remember.
Oh, it's not funny anymore.
Come on, Count Dracula wouldn't say he couldn't remember.
I read that book. Murnau gave it to me.
Well, now, this is a golden opportunity. Speaking as a vampire, what do you make of the book's technical merits?
It made me sad.
Why sad?
Because Dracula had no servants.
I think you missed the point of the book, Count Orlok.
Dracula hasn't had servants in 400 years, and then a man comes to his ancestral home, and he must convince him that he is like the man. He has to feed him when he himself hasn't eaten food in centuries. Can he even remember how to buy bread, how to select cheese and wine? And then he remembers the rest of it. How to prepare a meal, how to make a bed. He remembers his past glory, his armies, his retainers, and what he is reduced to. loneliest part of the book comes when the man accidentally sees Dracula setting his table.
But if you're so lonely, why don't you make more vampires?
I can't. I'm too old. Although, I seem to remember I was never able to.
Then how did you become a vampire?
It was woman.
No, we're getting somewhere. Schreck, the German theater needs you.
We were together in the night, and then she left me. At first, I had a painting of her in wood. Then I had a relief of her in marble, and then I had a picture of her in my mind. But no, I no longer even have that. What was I saying? The schnapps they make in these parts. I haven't tasted eating.
Take it easy there, old boy.
Henrik. What an actor. Dedication.
You're Schreck.
Reality, Herr Doctor. Here it is.
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I have dabbled in pharmaceuticals.
You're the new cameraman, right?
Yeah.
Paul is setting up to try and shoot it now.
Ah, good.
My God, art can never move as fast as life, huh?
Ah, sure it can. So, what's the lens?
It's 35 millimeters, sir.
Ah, not my ideal weapon of choice, but I suppose it'll do. Are you loaded?
Yes, sir.
Ah, good. So am I. Move the camera 10 centimeters to the right, and I'll contrive a possible two-shot, but wait for my signal. Did you get the shot?
Yes, sir.
And the gate is clean?
The gate's clean, sir.
I hadn't time to properly prepare the shot. What I should have done was film the thing in slow motion. It would have been incredibly moving.
What's that, sir? Slow motion?
Oh, well, I run the film through the camera too fast. Then when it's projected at normal speed, things appear to be unnaturally slow. Gives everything a kind of resonance.
It's a shame you won't have the chance to demonstrate your more esoteric skills on my production. I'm Erwin Grau, the producer.
And at dawn, Hutter tried to fathom the horrors of his nights.
Excellent. Fritz, roll camera. Iris in. Begin. And end. Excellent, Gustav. Extraordinary discipline in the face of ridicule. Yes, well, that's his performance style. Yes, I'd like to move in for another angle on the crypt, please, quickly.
Mark the shot with some chalk.
Well, I am exhausted now, and I'm hungry as well.
You will get a nice hot meal in Wismar right after we're done with the ship. Fritz, what's left?
The coffin's in the courtyard. Friedrich, come and look at this. This might be interesting for Hatte's point of view. You know, in the war, I saw men 2 weeks dead who looked more alive than him.
It's merely a display of Max's technical virtuosity. An illusion.
Hello, friend. I'm Fritz Wagner, the new photographer. So, Friedrich tells me you're something of a Renaissance man. I take it you read Plato?
Read him. Knew him.
So you agree that the illusion is the shadow on the wall?
Reality is the thing in the first place. It casts the shadow.
Yeah, sure, but in this instance, with some grease paint and a few bits of mortician's wax, which, by the way, is very convincing. Anything can be engineered there, because that's the only reality.
I'm tired of your sophisms. Let's get on with it.
But hurry, everyone. It's almost 4.
4?
Considered acting? No, really. You have a very interesting face.
Why can't Herr Doctor film in a studio like everybody else? Henry, could you take my dog for me? Choo-choo. Oh, and thank you, Foo-Foo. Lovely. Wismar, is there anything here that even vaguely resembles a cabaret? I mean, I'm suffering for my art, Albin, believe me. Melodrama. I mean, what's going on here anyway? You know, Friedrich tells me to lock my door at night, and Gustav says everybody's vanishing. Oh, and you can imagine what they're saying in Berlin.
Hello, Greta.
Hello. You look vaguely familiar. Where did we meet?
Morocco.
Ah, yes, of course. You brought me treats.
Yeah.
What was your name again? Fritzy.
Yeah,
Yes,
Fritzy.
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 Would you care to join us for a drink?
No. We have to pre-light the set, yeah?
What set? What the hell are you talking about?
We need you to see the sets with us tonight. Fritzi.
Oh, well, give me back my dogs, then.
Here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We left all alone, as usual. Come here, Foo-Foo. No.
She's here, isn't she? The glorious child.
No.
I want to see her now.
No.
I won't act for you again until you bring her to me.
You are destroying everything. My people have to trust me for you to get what you want.
You and I are not so different.
Greta is in your last scene. That is when you can have her.
After my death scene?
Yes.
Don't expect realism there, Murnau.
What do you mean?
Don't cheat me, mortal.
You will stay away from her. You will stay away from my crew. I will finish my picture.
This is hardly your picture any longer.
Yeah.
You all ready?
Yes, Henry.
Oh, mind your head.
This is it.
He's in here?
Yeah.
You sure? Well, that answers that question. How did you find this place?
I followed Murnau here.
Henrik, I think you're in the wrong part of the building. There's probably a sadistic brothel upstairs.
Our director certainly has a talent for finding awful places.
The world is full of awful places.
I don't understand you, Galeen. So what if Schreck sleeps here? I thought he had this character thing.
This is the earth he was interred in. This is his original coffin. He needs these things in order to survive. Schreck is not an actor carried away with his role. He's not even an actor. He's a vampire, a real vampire.
I'm the producer. If he were a real vampire, don't you think I would know?
There are no real vampires.
Albin, you saw him eat a bat.
He was drunk. I was drunk. You were drunk. For Christ's sake, Henrik!
You don't understand. Friedrich would do anything to render this movie more authentically. For the Carpathians, what does he use? The Carpathians. For a ruined castle, a ruined castle. For peasants, peasants. And for a vampire, he will use a real vampire. Because there's nothing he wouldn't do.
There's no vampire.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Good night.
Good night.
I understand how you feel, Henrik. We all miss Wolf. But this?
Stand anything at all.
What's wrong? It's all right. Everyone back to bed. Greta! Greta, what is it? Greta, what is it? Greta, Greta. What's happened, Greta? Please.
It's morphine.
Morphine? Photography and pharmaceuticals by Fritzi. That's just what I need.
Friedrich knows all about it.
What do you mean he knows about it?
He knows all about it. She's fine. Don't worry, get some sleep.
Are you all right there?
The set is not ready.
Can we get any natural light in here?
Fritz, the set is not ready, and you're talking about natural light. Please.
What's the matter with you, Albin? You seem a little anxious lately.
You don't understand. I'm ruined. I never make another picture again. My reputation, gone. And you talk about natural light. Please, Fritz.
Don't worry. It's the same on every picture.
Not on my picture. It's me, Albin.
Friedrich, let us in. Jesus.
What is it?
It's laudanum. That's what it is.
There is no Max Schreck.
If he's not Max Schreck, who is he?
I don't know.
Well, where did you find him?
In a book. When I was a student. A series of paintings portraying a long line of despotic kings, rumored to be vampires, living in Slovakia for hundreds of years. I had forgotten all about it until she gave me that other book.
What other book, Friedrich?
Dracula. Then I went to scout the locations. And there I was, living in an old monastery.
What kind of bargain did you make with him?
That he would play the part of an actor playing the part of a vampire.
Why?
What did you offer him in return?
Everlasting life. And Greta.
Greta? How could you do this, Friedrich?
I did it for science. To preserve it for posterity.
Friedrich! Friedrich! Ah, he's gone. Come on.
What are we going to do?
The call is for 2 o'clock.
Listen to me. There's no way off this island.
What about the airplane I saw?
No, I already checked it. The fuel tanks are empty.
God.
No. We're going to have to film Schreck's scene tonight.
You know I don't like these late shoots, Friedrich. Where is everybody? Why don't I have an assistant?
Greta, did you put on this makeup with a broom?
Stop fussing, Albin.
You look beautiful.
Can I have a cigarette?
Sure.
Where's my script, Henrik?
He's indisposed.
What's the matter with him?
Greta, don't ask so many questions. We're busy.
Thank you, darling. Why does everybody look so depressing? Hey! Who died? Jesus, look at you. Friedrich? Herr Doctor?
Yes, Greta, what is it?
Yes, what is it? What's the shot? What are we doing here?
Can you stand for me? Look at you. Yes. Very well. Now, let us take a rope, Albin, please. And she'll need her wooden stake. Also, Greta, you will be here, lying on the bed.
Yes.
Here. Good. Now, in this scene, you make the ultimate sacrifice for love. Yes?
Yes.
You will seduce the Count, and with your wooden stake, just before you die, you will dispatch him. Yes? Clear? Very good. Now, in other words, all you have to do is, as they say, relax, and the vampire will do all the work.
You had me leave rehearsals in Berlin just to do that. Hey, watch it! Handsome.
And for your linen, please, Herr Schreck. Thank you.
And Albin, her shoes, please. Yes. We must go aboard.
Friedrich.
Yes.
I don't wish to question your authority, but are you sure you know what you're doing?
Yes, exactly. Roll camera. And Fritz, ready?
Fire.
And Iris in. And what's happened?
I saw him.
I'm tired of
casts
faking.
Calm down.
No, he casts no reflection.
Calm down, Greta.
I see it. No, look at him. Look at him. Look. Please help me. Help me, please.
Give me something to calm you.
No,
Just to
don't do that.
calm you. Yes?
No, help me. Look at him, please. 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 No. No. I don't understand what. No. You didn't. No.
It is the role that will make you great as an actress. Consider it a sacrifice for your heart. That's better. Now we can work in peace.
I want her now.
No, I need a shot of you clutching your heart first.
My dead scene?
Yes. You must do that for me.
Very well.
Roll camera and begin. Yes, Count. You kneel down. You'll have your head on her shoulder. But you're not feeding, Count. Now, you're not drinking her blood now because you have been drinking her blood all night. In fact, you can barely move. You are intoxicated with blood and desire. Greta, can you hear me? Yes? Flutter your eyelids. Yes, now, Greta, you start to awaken. Find your stick. Yes, where is it? Find your stick. Now, Count, as she raises the stake, what do you see? Yes. Yes. A wooden stake, exactly. You look at her. Betray. Yes, you turn. You rise. You look around. The sun is coming. You grab your heart in anguish. Yes, and you start to die. Yes, you start to die alone. In anguish. Die, you fucking rat bastard! Vampire pig! Schweinhund shit! Yes, die alone! Yes, the weight of the centuries bends you! And... end! Fritz?
Yeah, got it. That's enough, Murnau.
Hey!
I want her now.
Herr Schreck, bitte.
Go to hell, Murnau. Begin! You think you know so much, but I can still kill you. I can break your necks, drink your blood, and I can... You tried to trick me. It's daybreak, is it? So what? All I need is to sleep in darkness. I will stay here until dusk. And then only I will walk out alive. Idiot.
Frankly, Count, I find this composition unworkable. Could you return to your original mark, please? If it's not in frame, it doesn't exist. Centuries, moon chaser, blasphemer, monkey, vase of prehistory, finally to Earth, and finally born. Yes, yes, yes. You take the sun. Albin, could you quickly collect the wooden stake and return it to its rightful place? It is necessary for the final frame to remind us of the inadequacy of our plans, our contingencies, every missed train, the failed picnics, every lie to a child. Softly, please. Our work is nearly complete. Our very own painting on our very own cave wall. Time will no longer be a dark spot on our lungs. They will no longer be able to say, you would had to have been there. Because the fact is, Albin, we were. Is there one among you who might wear the mantle of camera assistant? Could I possibly impose on you to collect the slate at my feet and provide me with an end board? Turn it. Thank you. I think we have it.